Welcome, one and all, to the first ever Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. I am the King of Extreme, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man too sweet to be sour, Phil KOE. And I'm joined here with my indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only,
Tony G. How are we doing?
We are here doing our first ever wrestling podcast where we are reviewing the Royal Rumble, live as it happens. Now, we just came in the middle of a Mojo Rawley Bobby Roode match on the pre-show. That's just cutting out for a commercial.
Wow, that's nice. How great is it to win the United States Championship and then defend your title on the pre-show, only to be interrupted for a commercial for the Royal Rumble itself? That has got to feel fantastic. Congratulations, Bobby Roode. You finally arrived.
Yes, like that.
It is more important to show this commercial that's been shown 150 times than it is to watch you wrestle Mojo.
My first prediction of the night, we'll see it. The Usos have somehow, some way managed to miss the main show again. They are the eternal pre-show stopper.
I think they're finally going to make the main card tonight. We've got an extra hour, special start time of 6, so I would hope, given an extra hour, that they can squeeze in a 3-minute Uso title defense. We're going to go Usos and Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Usos defending. I know what your thoughts are on it, but I think that this is finally the week that Benjamin and Gable are finally going to win the Tag Team Championships. It's a 2 out of 3 falls match. They click well together. They have a really good rhythm going. I think it'll probably continue after tonight, but I'm going to go with Benjamin and Gable to finally win the titles.
You know, as talented as the Usos are, they're another one of those guys that's just like, I don't know why they just can't seem to click with the audience, no matter what they do.
It helped to turn heel.
Oh, turning heel was great, but for some reason they just can't seem to push through to that next level. I don't know what it is, because they got all the talent. They really do.
The biggest problem was they were wearing face paint and partnering with Roman Reigns. Let's not sugarcoat it.
Well, my prediction is Shelton's going to win a tag team championship as a consolation prize for how good he is, with the fact that he'll never be world champion for the umpteenth time.
So we both got Benjamin and Gable capturing the SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
For 2 very different reasons.
Seth Rollins and, unfortunately, Jason Jordan defending their Raw Tag Team Championships against The Bar. And I love Seth Rollins. I love him more as a heel. The Cesaro-Sheamus pairing has really panned out well for everybody but Cesaro. And I think that something this weird is this Jason Jordan pairing. I think they're going to retain. I really had the titles going back to The Bar, but this morning I thought more about it, and I've got them retaining, and then eventually they're going to drop the titles to them or somebody else, and it's going to start a whole Rollins-Jordan feud, and it's going to suck the life out of Seth Rollins, poor bastard. Who you got, Phil?
Even though Jason Jordan got a really good heel reaction on the Raw 25th anniversary, the boy, sadly, with this gimmick, just has no hope in life. I'm sorry, just like, it's going nowhere. It will continue to go nowhere. And it's not the kind of, like, screw you heel heat that you want. It's the kind of, no, I don't want to see this kind of negative heat. And so Jordan's going to be dealing with, all right, Bobby Roode retains. Sorry to interrupt. So I think they're going to take the titles off of this mistake, and they're going to put it on The Bar one last time because Sheamus has spinal stenosis in his neck. They're going to make the boy retire before too long. So they're going to give him one last title run, one last WrestleMania appearance, and then they're just going to have him put over new talent until it's time to hang up.
Women's Royal Rumble.
Give us Ronda Rousey or fuck off with this whole thing. Seriously, you've been teasing this for fucking years now. Okay? And now you finally got the Women's Rumble and everybody's saying Rousey, Rousey, Rousey. If you weren't able to get this done and the biggest shocker entrance you could come up with was Trish Stratus that you already ruined at the Raw 25th anniversary,
True.
then yeah, this was, I don't know, like, yes, it was time to have it, but you really missed one of the biggest opportunities. You've got so much mainstream eyes on you just hoping Rousey makes the appearance.
I kind of laid this out for Phil the other day, but even if Rousey's in the match, I think Asuka's going to win this because you can't pour, it's been at least 2 years that they've been dumping into her undefeated streak. And we're just talking singles run. She doesn't lose mixed tag matches. She doesn't lose 6-woman tag matches, Survivor Series matches. Why the hell would she lose a Royal Rumble? I'm not even the biggest Asuka fan. I'm an Alexa Bliss mark. So take it for what it's worth. Asuka wins. You've got Ronda. AJ Styles defending against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in a handicap match. So here's the thing about this match. It's weird, but Sami Zayn and AJ Styles could have match of the year every night of the week.
Yeah.
They have an amazing chemistry
Give
together.
them 15 minutes to work, and they will give you some of the...
The Go Home SmackDown, when they had a match, it was fantastic. Just, if you gave those two a feud, it would be pure magic. But we both know it's not going to happen. So I am going to say that AJ Styles retains because it makes sense, for one. Two, I think that the whole pairing of the two, Owens and Zayn, putting them in this match together by Daniel Bryan was just a big ruse to get them to turn on each other, knowing that their egos get in the way of each other and they would eventually implode. And he'll have this, oh, see, I had a plan all along, Shane, love me again. Or they could actually go and turn him heel. I don't know, but I know AJ Styles is going to retain.
You know, I'm going to disagree with you because if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win the belt co-champion, guess what? We're all tuning into SmackDown to see where do they go with this. And that, my friends, is the key to showbiz.
Alright, so the next match I would assume would be the triple threat. Brock Lesnar defending the Universal Championship.
Brock Lesnar pinning Kane to retain the Universal Championship.
Yeah, that's probably how that
what's
goes.
happening. Like, now granted, it'll probably actually be a pretty fun match. Kane knows how to do some pretty out there stuff and has really good timing for the showy stuff. Braun is still a little rough around the edges, but I'm predicting now that man's going to be the next Stone Cold Steve Austin come 2 years. Bold prediction. I'm putting it now. He's going to be the top baby face in that company within 2 years, and WrestleManias are going to sell out on the power of Braun Strowman.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Lesnar again tonight, but Jesus. All they have to do here is put on a 5, 6, 7 minute, destroy everything in sight, beat each other up. Brock pins Kane. It doesn't matter who gets pinned here because it's going to be Kane and Braun at WrestleMania. Braun's going to retire Kane. Everything will be right in the world.
That would be really good booking. Braun retiring Kane. You know, Kane's probably going to be retiring before too long, and he's shockingly healthy. I think actually statistically, he's had more matches in WWE than anyone else.
Yeah, it's unreal.
And
he's the safest worker.
It's well over 1,000 matches. Yeah. I think John Cena, like when I looked it up, he had somewhere like 1,200. Big Show had something like 1,400 matches. Kane had the most of like 1,560. That's plenty sense. Yeah, the guy knows what he's doing, and shockingly, through all that, he's been able to keep healthy through all that.
The last match, we would assume, would be the Men's Royal Rumble. It should close the show. It just has to. I don't know. I really don't know who they're going to have as a surprise entrance. I've heard some rumblings. Kenny Omega, but that really doesn't make any sense.
Kenny Omega ain't showing up.
I don't expect that at all.
Kenny Omega, if he ever does sign, ever, he will be the Raw after WrestleMania.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Because that's when all the marks are watching.
My surprise entrance, I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio. I don't know, it just feels... I think that's going to happen. I don't know why.
Rey.
I haven't looked it up or anything. I'm just... Something tells me Rey Mysterio. I don't know why.
Here's my...
But I have Nakamura winning it. It's the only... If it's not Nakamura, it's going to be fucking Roman Reigns. I'm going to hate it. It's going to suck. We're all going to be mad.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with Nakamura. I think Roman wins the Elimination Chamber and goes on to face Lesnar at Mania.
For the Royal Rumble winner, of course it's got to be Nakamura.
All right,
it has to be Nakamura. My God, how could it not be Nakamura. Now, if it's Asuka and Nakamura both taken, I mean, wow, New Japan with a clean sweep.
Yeah.
And my big shocker predictor for the men's rumble is going to be a harder time to play the game. And then, oh, whoa, what? Not Triple H. Holy no. Whoa, that was quite a number 30 there. Everybody's like, they're counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone's counting down 5. And then half of the other crowd going, yes, 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 yes. It's time to play the game. Like, God damn it. Why?
Randy Orton and Nakamura are going to be your final two. I don't know why.
Yeah, because Randy Orton won last year. Nobody saw that shit coming at all.
I think that'll be it.
He's also my shocker dark horse, just because you never know.
Boy, that triple threat is just a masterpiece of beautiful man.
God.
I mean, you want to talk moist panties in the front row. Wait for the Universal title championship.
Yeah, those
Jesus.
are not pretty people. But hey, they're strong. More Rumble than ever, really.
That's a great tagline.
Are they even trying anymore? Let's be honest, for a while, 205 Live, or as I like to call it, the other reason CM Punk wasn't coming back.
True.
It's like he would have signed the contract and just Triple H missed. Well, guess what? We really need you to main event this show here from 205 Live, you little shit.
Punk, we're so glad to have you back. You are going to be our focal point of one show. I figured I'm the best in the world at what I do. Yep, and what you do now is not win the Cruiserweight title on a weekly basis.
Oh, that's brutal.
God, I feel bad for Paige.
Yeah, no kidding. Paige got a
Paige is the reason this match is happening.
Yeah, she really is. She's the reason that we're even getting a women's rumble, and now she's never going to compete ever again. Now, granted, you break your neck a bunch of times in wrestling. That's kind of time to call it. But now I think they're going to give Mandy Rose at least 2 eliminations because they're trying to push her as like the next
Trish Stratus 2.0.
Yeah. I mean, she's blonde. She's surgically enhanced, but can she at least mildly wrestle? Because Trish could go in the ring. They're starting.
Jesus Christ.
Are they starting the event off with the world title?
Yep, they sure are. That's something they've been doing the last 6 months. Well, since the brand's
Well, then here we go. I'm going to stick with my prediction on this, that they put the belt...
I am doubling down AJ retaining if it's opening the fucking show. There's no way. I wonder who's going to be on Shane duty for WrestleMania.
Who's going to be on Shane duty? I'd give it to Sami Zayn.
You know what? I was just thinking that. That would actually be decent. Sammy could carry his ass to a great match.
And
AJ did it a year ago.
Like it or not, Shane's got enough face recognition to the point where Shane and Kevin Owens main evented a pay-per-view. Now, it's not really Shane main eventing, it's Shane jumping off of
Hell in a Cell is main eventing it. Well, just Shane's in the match, so people are going to tune in. It's
Because
the same
they
reason
know-
WrestleMania got a spike. Not because of Shane, because of Shane falling off the fucking cage.
Shane always captured the very essence of what made the Attitude Era so successful. And that was Vince McMahon going, alright, we're gonna build this thing, and then someone's gonna jump off of it. And so, yep, we got AJ Styles doing his thing, the crowd's eating it up like normal.
Weird. Who would have ever thought a TNA guy would have enough talent to carry a show like SmackDown?
TNA, what's that, Tony?
Well, TNA.
The history of sports entertainment states
I'm glad you
that there is only WWE, NXT, and formerly WCW and ECW,
You're right.
or anything else that's currently featured on the WWE network. That's it. I'm going to say this right now. Sami Zayn is the reason Braun Strowman is over. Braun Strowman
You're
basically beat up Sami Zayn week in, week out, so much that Mick was like, oh no, stop the match. This is just too much. You couldn't ever take the monster of men, Braun Strowman.
Sammy was probably the best pick for transitional opponent.
That wobbly leg selling of his is literally what made Braun Strowman the monster he is today. Like, that man should bake Sami Zayn a cake if he ever wins the Universal Championship. Should go into a main program at Mania, and I think the best way for him is a Shane match, because of course Shane's gonna have a match.
Yeah, you know that.
Doesn't matter. He's gonna get a match, very much at the expense of somebody else's time, but hey.
I'm just questioning who the fuck Kevin Owens' opponent's gonna be. Maybe Randy Orton. I don't know. I'm just having a tough time.
That has yet to be, like, I got a feeling that one's going to be like last year's WrestleMania, worked out about like 7 days before the actual event.
God, it was so nice when they had like 4 months of build to WrestleMania. Now at best you get 2 weeks.
God, yeah, that's right. WrestleMania build started right after this, but now we've probably got like 3 pay-per-views we've got to promote between this and WrestleMania.
For sure, Elimination Chamber and Fastlane. I think Fastlane.
They legit have 2 pay-per-views between now and March?
Yep.
Seriously, like, yeah, no wonder they're having a hard time promoting Mania. It's like,
if you want people to tune in to SmackDown, you have Nakamura win this damn thing tonight and face AJ Styles. And that thing on a weekly basis. You don't even need Nakamura to talk. Please stop making him talk.
I'm really hoping that doesn't become like a t-shirt. I'm shocked it isn't
probably
already.
already is. I'm sure they'll show us the promo code for the Shop Zone here shortly.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just hope it's not in the middle of this match. Electric chair, face plant. Ah!
Nice.
Yep. I gotta tell you, right, I was so disappointed with the way they handled the Kevin Owens-AJ feud over the U.S. title.
That could have been much better, but at the same time, those guys, from all accounts, if you were at one of the house shows, those two made beautiful music in the ring.
Yeah, at house shows. And then during broadcast, for some reason, they thought the best thing to do was make every finish a big bag of fuckery.
That, and there was that, accidental finish, apparently, or was it?
Yeah, that's how every finish was.
Yep. Was it supposed to go that way?
Yeah, missed opportunity there. They could still be having an ongoing feud from before right now, but
here they are feuding for the world title. They're feuding for the world title right now. It's just in a weird
kinda. Yeah, what do we know? Kevin Owens and AJ Styles are in a feud again. And it's weird as shit because 3 other guys are involved.
Very true. And usually it's Shane McMahon. Nice.
Sammy could have went another foot and landed on his feet easily.
Yeah, he does have that level of agility. Again, I'm sticking with my prediction. I think it's going to be...
You really think they're going to do this?
I think they're
Melee!
I think they're going to do the co-champions. I think it's going to be awesome.
Well, I'm already surprised that Shane and Daniel Bryan haven't made an appearance yet. God, I'm so glad that AJ didn't jump ship 8 years ago.
Yeah, Vince saying, I wish I'd signed you 10 years ago. Well, we're sure glad you didn't.
God, that would have been the worst thing ever.
God knows AJ would have been Miss WrestleMania instead of Santino Marella, or God knows.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking like Scotty Too Hottie style fucking gimmick, and his name would not be AJ Styles.
He would be Dolph Ziggler, basically.
Oh,
nice! Nice!
Holy shit!
That was amazing. I'm actually pretty impressed. This has entertained me.
This is the unfortunate.
Nice, go on! 2! Oh! I wanted to see
Here's the unfortunate thing about AJ being the champion. He's so good that he can get the crowd pumped in the opening match. Sorry, the WWE title's gonna open the show. Blue Thunder Bomb.
Nice!
False finish.
1, 2. Ah! So close.
Wow.
That was a really good Blue Thunder Bomb.
Holy shit!
He's not the legal man!
What do you know? Some fuckery. What do you know? A bunch of fuckery. I'm not sure. I think they're going to end it there.
Looks that way.
Yeah.
Well,
like it.
Regardless, a very good match on the part of...
Could have been at least another 5.
Yep.
Segue? Yep, that's the match.
That's the match, everybody.
Right. That's going to be 1 for me.
Yep. You can say I'm a dreamer.
70 days away to WrestleMania. You think we're going to start building it? Fuck no, we got Fastlane and Elimination Chamber to worry about.
Oh, come on, oh man, Benjamin and Gable.
Wow, they're making the main card. I told you.
AJ Styles opens for Benjamin and Gable. Now, granted, AJ Styles versus Shelton Benjamin would be just one hell of a match.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably be better than damn near anything else you'd see on the card tonight.
You sticking with Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable to win?
Yep.
Me
and
too.
this will be his 7,000th tag team victory.
You ever seen a 2 out of 3 falls match finish in the first 2 falls? Me either.
It'd be nice to see it once.
Just to
But
see
then
it.
that's just like, okay, so you just buried that team twice.
Yep.
Now, I will say, the Usos are better now than they've ever been.
Yep.
Okay,
This is easily their best run.
I actually like the Usos, and I'll be honest, their Hell in a Cell match they had with the New Day
Oh,
one of
beautiful.
the best tag team matches I've seen in years. This is going to sound terrible, and I don't ever wish an injury on anybody, but if anybody ever has to sit on the sidelines for a few months, I think the other one should be given an honest-to-God singles run. Put the U.S. title on it for a little while, see what they can do with it.
Hey, Shelton Benjamin's back. Do you want to be Chad Gable's partner? Okay.
Let me guess. You won't be in tights or singlet doing tag matches.
Yeah, if you could.
What a shock.
You got a problem with that, Shelton? Was New Japan really on the other line? No, didn't think so, Shelton. Put your singlet on, shut the fuck up. Here's Chad Gable.
You know, I would like
Jay is the one without the bling and the taped up fingers.
Okay.
Jimmy has the hurt fingers and the necklace. Okay.
Yeah.
That's important.
I'd love to see a tag team match between the Usos and the Young Bucks with special guest referee Shawn Michaels. Just so it's just nothing but super kicks for a solid 8 minutes.
Well, yeah. You know Shawn Michaels is going to get at least 2 in.
Yeah, he's gonna super kick somebody by the time it's all over.
Super kick. We really should have been keeping tally on that.
That's at least super kick number 3, 4 if you count the one to the gut earlier.
Okay.
And another splash. Uno, dos, kick out! Whoa!
Ow!
Ouchie! That does not look like it tickles. Oh!
Super kick 8 and 9.
Yeah, 10 and 11.
10 and 11.
11 super kicks.
God, the Young Bucks have got to be pissed.
And why would they need this? Nice!
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The very first time a team or a person has won a 2 out of 3 falls match with 2 straight falls.
Back to back.
And we were both wrong on that one. Nice of
Okay.
the Usos finally get a main show match and win. Okay. For some reason, the Men's Royal Rumble is match number 3 on the Royal Rumble card.
And we've got Jerry the King Lawler.
Wow.
Time to do commentary.
Good. He can't be happier that Gotch got fired, could he?
Yeah, I was about to say, I bet Aiden English was shitting himself the day Gotch got fired. Now here he is. Rusev is number 1.
Wow.
Failure.
Why do people love the Demon King, Demon Balor gimmick? Because all the people that love that and cream over are the same motherfuckers that wanted to paint their shit up, paint their faces up, and have a crazy, weird, magic demon gimmick when they were backyard wrestling. So they see Demon King Balor come out and they cream their 15-year-old jeans.
Yes. Their inner 15-year-old inside of that 35-year-old person that's watching the event.
Man, I wish I could have had 2 personas and been in WWE, and he's doing it. I cannot believe match number 3 of the Royal Rumble card
Is the Royal Rumble.
match. Just
It's
wow.
like back in the days when Hogan was on top.
Shit.
Look at WrestleMania 9. He wasn't even on the card. And he's, who was the best wrestler between Yokozuna and Bret Hart, Tony?
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan was obviously the best wrestler.
All right, who's number 3? Got to be a
Number-
SmackDown guy. Baron Corbin.
Rhino!
Wow. All right.
Oh, man. This guy used to be my favorite wrestler in the world back when he was in his ECW run. Oh yeah,
There, I was one off.
Baron. He's like my 5th or 6th pick to win the thing.
He is not going to win this thing.
Well, I don't think he should, but
Definitely not number 4.
yeah, you never know. You've seen weirder. But yeah, he ain't winning this. It'll probably be number 30. That's the way I look at it.
Number 30, Roman Reigns.
So, fuck off.
Not again. Not again.
Nice score. Oh. Dang, I wanted to see a Rhino.
Yeah, I did too. And he eliminates Rhino.
Dang it. Well, there goes one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, but that's what the Royal Rumble's kind of about.
Oh no!
Nice. I don't care what anybody says. I dig Elias.
I like Elias myself, yes. Getting the flu saved Bray Wyatt's career. And possibly Finn's. Because we would have had transvestite Wyatt versus pumpkin spice Finn Balor.
Yeah, that was bad. On Finn Balor, but on pumpkin spiced.
Well, Bray, you can't eliminate him if you don't let him back in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who we got it?
Big E, okay.
Oh yeah, Big E's a big favorite to win this.
He was my dark horse, yeah. Absolutely.
Is he seriously gonna... See, now that's mildly funny, but it's not over the top and stupid. Like a certain he who shall not be named on the indie scene who's obsessed with lollipops that have been next to his wee-wee. So far, Heath Slater hasn't even made it into the match
but
yet.
he's still in it.
He's just getting those crap kicked out of him by everybody.
So does this count as actual Rumble match time, or do you have to be in the ring yet?
You know...
I think you need to be in the ring.
I think technically you need to be in the ring.
Cesaro, I'm assuming? Oh, Sheamus.
Sheamus!
Wonder if he'll hit Heath. Oh! Oh my god!
Yes!
Wow!
Yes! Best elimination thus far!
Wow.
Slater!
Way to protect Sheamus's neck.
No kidding! Rusev Day. Rusev Day! Which remember, it would be historic for Rusev to win the Royal Rumble on Rusev
That's
Day.
true.
I mean, being the #1 competitor on Rusev Day,
It's a good point.
I mean, they would regale to children on Rusev days to come.
That is a good point.
The day Rusev won the Royal Rumble on Rusev Day.
Who would have seen that coming?
I know.
Nice.
Yeah, the New Day does some really good... Like, at first, when I started watching wrestling again, I really did not get their gimmick. I didn't understand what they're... But over time, like, they are the best example of just commit to your gimmick, and in time, it'll all work itself out. Like, I can't imagine these guys were thrilled about this gimmick when they got it.
But they can't be... They won't be thrilled if it ever ends.
Yeah, now they're like, fuck you, you're never taking away my weird unicorn shit-colored tights gimmick.
All
Fuck
three
you.
of them are fucked if they break out.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, like, I'm not buying a major heel run of Xavier Woods as a major single star.
I can see him in a Roman
Him
Reigns.
in a black leather jacket, acting all hard, like, let me tell you something. Like, no, sorry.
Oh boy, that.
Woo! Apollo Crews, lucky number 13.
Man.
Just a metaphor.
Kurt Hawkins.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Nakamura at number 14.
That's.
Come on!
Oh boy, okay. I don't know if I like that placement. Since he's my pick. Well, both of our picks, actually.
Well, we're number 14 in, and we've only had a few eliminations. Give it a minute. Oh, and Sammy.
Sammy's out.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, Cesaro.
I would love to see this guy actually get to do something at Mania. Whoa! He just bounced that guy's head off the rope. He might be out like a light.
There it is.
Oh, that's it. He's gone. Apollo.
All the New Day in the match at the same time. That's weird.
0.
Shit.
Jinder. And with only one lackey because the other one's actually legitimately injured right now.
Oh, gee, did Randy hurt him?
No, I think it was Seth Rollins.
Oh. Wow, all the way from Raw. Seth's really putting in some overtime.
Yep.
You know who the biggest Seth Rollins fan is?
Who's
Cole
that?
Anderson.
God, no shit. Finally put Sting out of the business.
Jinder's already got 2 eliminations.
Most of the New Day.
2/3 of it. Seth.
Wait, isn't he wrestling later tonight?
So are Cesaro and Sheamus.
Nice! That was well done. Seth just eliminated Cesaro.
Wow. Awesome! That's freaking great. Now I've seen it all. Alright.
Are you kidding? I know what they're gonna do. Please don't, Jinder.
Yes.
Please, I would love to be Seth. Yeah! Kobe just got the biggest face pop again, and they're throwing pancakes on him again.
Awesome!
I like Rusev. His gimmick was stupid for a little while and stale, but the Rusev Day thing is pretty awesome. And then, how tragic on Rusev Day to be eliminated! Oh, they eliminated each other. The deletion must be completed.
Okay. Finally starting to get things sorted out a bit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next entrant. Cena! Now, this is going to be really hard for the other competitors, because I do think that it should be illegal for an invisible wrestler to be able to enter the Royal Rumble.
That is a distinct advantage he has over everyone.
Given that he cannot be seen, and he's getting beat up by Nakamura, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and 2 NXT.
Wow.
Wow!
Wow. Oh my god.
The Hurricane!
Didn't see that coming. It must be the Hurricane superpowers that allowed him to see John Cena.
Please chokeslam him. No! No!
Damn it!
Damn it! I just wanted to see a Hurricane chokeslam. Oh God, watch Cena win it. Just last
You
minute.
shut your whore mouth. No. The only lighting that Aiden English gets is in the arena. They put a tarp over him when moving from show to show.
Nice!
Balor got him, yeah.
Balor got English.
Randy Orton at 24. I'm really glad he decided to let the hair grow out a little.
He always looked good with a little bit of hair. I never liked the shaved bald.
No, I didn't
It
either.
just looked weird.
Wow, he almost broke the NXT champion's fucking neck.
Well, the other guy would have got the belt back, I guess.
Yeesh.
Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Roman
Hopefully we
Reigns.
have a better surprise entrance than the Hurricane, but we'll see.
You're right, Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, Titus O'Neil blew all my eggs, but now granted, he's at least getting a better reaction than English did. Like the whole arena just went silent.
Miz.
You know, he is still one of my favorites to win, even though he's IC champion. But I still think he could pull this off, and no one would blink at it at this point.
No, I would
He's
be fine
had
with Miz winning.
some of the
this.
best work he's ever done in his life. Like,
Although Miz versus Lesnar is a little odd, but
fuck it, I would tune in.
I'd watch that.
They could make it work.
Finn Balor number 2 is still in this.
Yep, number 2 still in. I'll give him that, but I don't.
You know
think-
what? Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar would be fantastic. I could get behind that.
Yeah! Mysterio!
Fucking do it!
Tony G! Call it. Tony G!
Woo!
Call him Mysterio!
Yes! He ain't gonna win it.
No, he's gonna win, but hey!
Here it is. Here's what he got paid for.
619!
Yes!
Oh! that was it.
We got 3 left. Wonder where Roman's at.
I wonder where Triple H is at.
Dude, no. You can't have both of those fuckers in this thing. Roman Reigns.
Well, that was a tough one.
Son of a bitch.
Boo! Just universal boos. Just, oh no. No! Nice! The Mr. Raj keeps him in. And that is why a
With the
Mr. Raj
save.
is handy.
Double Roman! Double Roman! Go! No, Seth!
Oh, you fucking idiot!
Damn it, Seth! What? Number 29 is fucking Gold Dust.
I think he could win this shit, man. Now,
I'm hereby changing my vote from Nakamura to Gold Dust. Fuck. Dolph Ziggler.
Ziggler. That's your big shock. Hey, the guy that we took off of TV for 3 weeks.
The guy that vacated his title is entering the Royal Rumble at 30. That makes a lot of fucking sense.
Rey Mysterio's still in there, and you were dead on with that one.
I don't know why. That was a crapshoot. I'm shocked that one of these guys is going to headline WrestleMania. And unless it's Roman, no they ain't.
Unless it's Roman, yeah, no it ain't.
Ask Randy. Hey Randy, how did it feel winning the Royal Rumble and headlining No, you didn't.
And fans at home, we apologize. We're probably just marking out here, not giving you good content, but RKO!
He takes that great.
Nakamura, Finn Balor, John Cena.
I don't know who the Vegas favorite was. I know it was Cena at one point. Right now, if Nakamura and Finn get eliminated, I'm going to be fucking furious.
Cena and Roman.
If Cena and Roman are the last two,
Oscar might not win.
oh my fuck, dude!
Wow! Finn's gone. Cena just Finn. Like, Finn just caved in Nakamura's esophagus.
I think he just crushed his throat.
And then
oh my god. Oh! Okay.
But he's not in the clear yet, Tony. No, he's in there with Roman, the darling of the back room.
Well, here's your legit 2 favorites to win the fucking thing.
Nakamura and Roman. Please, oh please, let it be Nakamura.
This is really trying my patience.
I know, we both want Shinsuke. All the marks in the whole arena want Shinsuke. It's just like the ultimate heel, the final boss of wrestling, Roman Reigns. You can't fucking do anything until you get past him.
Somewhere Vince McMahon is watching a monitor jacking off.
Yes! My creation! Oh, that was vicious. That was a bad kick.
Jesus.
Please, 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 please.
Yeah! Yes! Oh, thank you, God! Nakamura! The WrestleMania! Oh, Joe, thank you!
AJ has won the title. Nakamura has won the title. So far, it's been a really good night for Tony.
Yeah, I'm liking it. Our current score is, we're 3 matches in, 2-1.
Seth Rollins, who was just in the Royal Rumble. Now he comes out with the belt.
Well, I would fucking hope so. If I'm coming out for a pro or a rumble, I don't care. If I'm on camera at any point, I've got the belt with me. I would wrestle in the Royal Rumble with the belt around my waist. Boy, Jason Jordan came out. Did anybody else hear crickets?
Like, that's all, yeah, there's Jason Jordan's entrance. And look at all those people on their feet. Yeah, look at the people ringside. They don't even care. The Bar.
You know, I'm going to say it. I like the name. It shortened the names up. It gave him a name as a tag team. But it's pretty sad that they ripped it off of a fucking Ford F-150 commercial.
Here we go, a tag team match.
Hey, what do you know? Sheamus isn't starting it.
Yeah, well, nor will he finish it or middle it. He might interject himself momentarily. But that's my prediction. Sheamus and Cesaro are going to win. Cesaro's going to carry the team to WrestleMania. Sheamus is going to get one last WrestleMania moment, and then he's going to be done. Oh, wow, the crowd is dead after the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea on their part, 'cause now these guys got to try and bring him back.
Well, Cesaro can do it. You know, they really missed an opportunity here. They could have had a Sheamus versus Aiden English. Loser has to get in a tanning bed match. Sheamus okay?
Yeah, he just took a kick to the back of the head from Seth Rollins.
God damn it, Seth! Dude, really? Oh, Jesus!
He is not looking good. Like,
Oh,
and again, this is
wow.
why I have a hard time enjoying a Sheamus match.
Corey Graves just said, Jason Jordan's as good as useless. Now, I know what the context of that quote is, but let's just say it for what it is.
No.
He's right. Jason Jordan is as good as useless.
Corey, you have no idea how right you are. Like, oh my god, that might be like the rightest thing you've ever said in wrestling.
What the shit?
Nice. He almost fell.
Saved it.
Woo, that's close. So
Yeah.
Seth saved an injury there, because he actually wants to work with Cesaro. That's a good advantage.
Hey, did you know that Jason Jordan's in this match?
Well, you shocked me. I thought this was the second handicap match tonight.
You know what? It should have been.
After that rousing opener.
You know what would have been better? Dean Ambrose gets injured, Seth Rollins has to defend the titles by himself. Well, you're just about to tie the score, I think. And match is over, right? Take this old yeller out back and shoot it.
Bam, there we go.
Okay, pin him. Finish this crap.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wow.
Take this old yeller out back and finish it.
All right.
There we go.
2-2.
Here comes
Okay.
Big Billy Red, Brawny Strowman, Beardy Man himself.
Universal title match. Here we go. Hey, guess what? Spoiler alert, folks.
Braun's a big sumbitch.
Brock's gonna win this match.
I'm calling it that Brock's gonna win as well, so Big Brawny.
You know, pushing Kane as the big red machine, it does not work as well without the pyro. Sorry.
Well, no kidding.
It just
There
doesn't.
was a
And
great.
get this, okay, this fucking mask they make him wear now. I get it, it's more comfortable, but it looks terrible. At least put the streaks down like
I
he
say,
did.
put the old school paint job on
Yes.
it and we'll be happy. But yeah, so when I was a kid, like, fuck your world title and fuck all your other nonsense. I need to see Kane versus The Undertaker. That was what put me into
That's how
wrestling.
you book big guy versus big guy, unmovable versus irresistible. Come on, that was just brilliant booking. And you could not have debuted the character better than Kane was debuted. It was
Yeah, Kane's the
perfect.
single greatest debut in wrestling, and really, unfortunately,
He's better than The Undertaker's debut. It's not even a question.
yeah, The Undertaker is one of those, like, how the fuck did that ever become successful?
Right guy, right gimmick, right time.
Yeah, like, he just committed to it. I'm sure he wasn't thrilled when he got that
Like
gimmick.
Bray Wyatt, right gimmick, right guy, wrong time. Ah,
That's a
God!
boy!
Okay,
And man, does he move!
We're 10 seconds into this match, and Braun's showing off his agility, and Brock's showing off how he is so damn good at selling. God, people shit on Lesnar. I don't get it.
Oh! Whoa!
Wow.
That,
He might have seriously just punched Braun in the face.
Well, Braun,
I
that
think Braun legit kneed him in the head, and Brock legit punched
just
him in the
gave him
mouth.
a potato to, like, hey, man,
Wow.
don't forget who the fuck you're in here with.
Wow. This thing got hard real fast.
He just punched the fucking chair out.
Wow.
Guys, yeah, good luck, ladies. You got a fuck of a show to follow.
Holy crap.
Like, you are following Brock and Braun. Now, yeah, I think Brock's potato was
Kane.
And Kane.
Don't forget about Kane.
Like, Brock and Braun and the guy that we need to eat the pin so they don't looking strong. Hey, it's like a full table spot.
Yeah, sorry, Kane, that wasn't a vet move right there. Come on. You just pushed Braun through the table.
And now he's angry.
I mean, I get it, but no, that wasn't good.
And that's it for Kane for the rest of the match.
Oh my God.
Just fucking deadlifted Brock right off the fucking mat.
Wow.
Braun's a big, strong boy. I think he's gonna use any of those 9 commentary tables that are there, do you?
he should use all 9. My God.
Man, Lesnar is now that they've finally gotten over their little
They've calmed down.
spat, now Lesnar's selling his ass off for him. Yeah, that was a potato right there.
Dude,
Folks at home.
Prime Lesnar versus current Braun Strowman. That match would be unreal. Like Angle, Lesnar Iron match.
That's the one thing
That Lesnar versus this
I will
Braun.
say about Brock. If he wouldn't have left for the NFL or went to do MMA, now he wouldn't be the draw he is today, but he would be single-handedly the greatest wrestler of all time.
Yeah.
Like,
Holy shit.
Oh, that was a fish.
Oh my God. Oh, Christ. Wow. Brock Lesnar, for those of you wondering, just F5 Braun Strowman through the fucking announce table, and it didn't break it first.
It took Braun flopping like a fucking fish.
No way they put the belt on him tonight, do they? Okay. It's like, this could be it.
Can't take it to the head, so...
Yeah, that really... I get it. Concussion's bad, but...
Gimmick the chair, then!
Yeah.
Gimmick the chair so it busts over the head of the
Yeah.
so it looks like...
Yeah, people would appreciate it if the thing was plastic. Come on. You can do a headshot, you just gotta doctor it up a bit.
No, that would take us all for a swerve if they put the belt on Kane for some reason.
Onto the chair.
This might be it.
This is it. Wow. What a fucking match!
That was really good. That was a really good
My
match.
God!
Like, it was a lot of furniture and it wasn't that long, but it was a damn fine match. And there's really what put it over the top was just those two boys shooting on each other.
This is like Brock's 6th match since winning the title. But wow! I think we could watch all of Brock Lesnar's matches since winning the title, and including that one, in the same time it would take us to watch the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, probably.
But damn, that was good. And Strowman still looks like $1 million.
Strowman, yeah,
We are currently tied 3-3.
Okay. It is time.
The women's Rumble match.
Well, first we're gonna listen to Stephanie McMahon pat herself on the back.
Oh, God.
Oh, good! Because we need an hour and 15 minutes of Stephanie McMahon on commentary. Are you fucking kidding me? Alexa Bliss is the best talent on the women's roster. Bar fucking none.
You know, she is a damn fine heel. Like, I am going to say that. Like,
she's like top 3 in the company as far as heel goes. Sorry, not sorry.
Charlotte used to be the best heel in the company. I don't know if that's just because I'm a huge Ric Flair mark, and when she turned on Flair...
No, she was a fantastic heel. And now she's playing, like, not a heel, but not a face, and...
Yeah, she's got to commit one way or the other. I don't like her as a twin. You know, I would like to see eventually, because the WWF was one of the only places that ever had a women's tag team title. So they could actually very easily bring that back, and it would have actually a lot of legitimacy with the marks.
If you do a female tag championship, do 1, not 2.
Yes.
Do one that can go back and forth between Raw and SmackDown. Hell, and NXT.
Now, anybody at home?
Wow, Sasha number 1.
Sasha number 1.
Really surprised to see Becky out this early. I thought she'd be in at like 10.
Gave a little girl glass. Doing the breakfast.
Here's the thing about Becky Lynch. Really good talent. Really good-looking girl. Really glad she stopped dumping Oompa Loompa jizz into her hair, because that looks so much better than that crap.
Yeah.
That neon orange hair was not doing her any favors.
Well, then when Eva Marie...
Even my wife said, my God, she's really pretty. Well, what the fuck's up with her hair?
When they had that redheaded lady Eva Marie on the roster, people just kept confusing the two. You're thinking like, wait.
You mean until they started wrestling?
Yeah.
Because only one could do that.
Sarah Logan. She's the,
number 3. Okay.
The brunette of the group.
She's the SmackDown. Yeah, they had to debut the factions the same week.
Like, Literally, when I turned on SmackDown, I thought I was seeing Absolution.
Chick that looks like she might have been a fighter, that might be a lesbian, hot blonde chick, and a goth chick. It's the same fucking thing. Everybody sees through it. Why did they do that? They should have done Liv Morgan and Mandy Rose as a tag team. Why does Becky insist on wearing singlets that are not flattering? Just like Lana. I don't get it.
I don't think they choose it. Like, their costumes are basically just picked for them, and over time they get better. But yeah, sometimes...
That's not great. It's better. I don't know.
Who we got here? Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose, number 4. Oh my god!
Lita!
I did not think!
Fucking A!
Good! I did not think for 1 second Lita was going to be in it. Sweet.
Nice.
I mentioned it. I wasn't serious about it. All I can ever picture is the fucking spot where Lita damn near broke her neck against Trish. And then fucking Sasha did it not too long ago. Dive through the ropes and land on your collarbone. Ugh. That's why I wish nobody should dive between the ropes. Dean, Seth, take Lita and Sasha Banks' advice. Don't fucking do that.
Dive over it or don't bother.
Yeah. I think she's about to eliminate Mandy Rose. Yep, shit.
Nice! First one to go, Mandy. Now let's be frank, she's too green. She
is green. She does need a lot of work, but she's got the look that they want.
Kira Sane?
Okay, there you go. Mae Young Classic entrant. Yeah. Carrie Sane.
I have no idea.
I did not watch the Mae Young Classic. I'm sorry.
I have no idea who this is. I'm sorry. That was impressive. She just whipped out a massive axe kick that hurt.
Okay, she's got some potential. I assume this is her debut. They wouldn't just throw her in for the fuck of it, would they? Yeah, they would. That wasn't bad.
Impressive.
Oh,
nice.
All right.
Okay, this Carrie
got some skill. She's a little green.
I'll probably tune in the future.
She's green. She's got some skill, though. All right.
Tamina, well, yeah, you're not really in it.
Okay, here's the thing.
What the
fuck is Tamina?
Oh, what? Yeah, that was my first thought. Like, I don't even know what to make of this.
Here's what pisses me off.
It's like Boss Hogg's pissed off sister.
Hey, super kick number 40 and
41.
42.
Man, those Inowahes and their super kicks.
What pisses me off about this match is Sheamus got to get eliminated in 1 second. Why couldn't they do the same thing with Paige? To at least get her a fucking spot in the match.
Is she gonna hit it? Nice!
There you go. Thank you,
go
Lita, for being in the match. Thank you, Lita. No way. Wow, poor Tamina.
She wasn't even dressed to go that long. Oh! Becky Lynch eliminates Lita.
Becky, well, Lita had 2 eliminations, though.
Dana Brooke.
Yeah! My favorite to win the match! I'm kidding.
Whoa! That was actually a pretty impressive little move there.
Yeah, that's her only one.
Oh, okay. You like that little flip she does at the entrance?
Dude, she's... Oh, my God. I'm sorry. Dana Brooke is just still green. She should not be green.
She's been there for 5 years! How could she be green?
Exactly.
What? Oh, Kiri Sane.
Hey, Dana. Okay.
Well, hey, she got herself over like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And the little time she was in, she should just buy Lita a fucking bottle of wine for putting her over.
Really?
You're kidding me. Tori Wilson.
Okay, that's not one of the legends I expected, but...
Not what I was expecting, but hey.
For those of you wondering at home, does Tori Wilson still look hot? No. Terrible. Terrible. Horrible.
You're just not enjoying it at all.
No, it's horrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, she's
I'm sure you're thinking, like, back home, like, honey, it's terrible. I hate looking at her.
Yeah, Tori Wilson's just, not appealing at all. No.
I do think she must have gotten Jennifer Aniston's immortality.
Yeah, I agree.
And boy, this rookie just drop kicked her right over and kicked her right in the chest.
Yeah. Dana Brooke's already been in this match longer than she needed to be. Number 10 coming out next shortly. Good. Tori Wilson just almost Yes! Thank you!
Nice! Tori Wilson with elimination of Dana Brooks. That's all.
Tori was never an amazing wrestler either, but I'll take that.
Very true.
This must be not Paige.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sonya Deville at number 10.
Nice. Well, this girl knows her gimmick.
Yeah, she's good at that. She's not good on the mic, and she probably never will be. Like, she's really awkward on the mic.
Oh,
That's why she has to be in a faction or something, a tag team. Okay, hey, look, the two that are like mirror images are fighting. Sarah Logan and Sonya Deville. Okay.
But yeah, let's be honest, the new one that just.
But Sonya Deville is supposed to be like an MMA fighter.
Jesus!
Sarah Logan's supposed to be like a
Like
Cajun. I don't know.
A Cajun.
I think that's her gimmick, honestly. Well, it was nice seeing you, Tori.
That was the first time Stephanie's talked in like 10 minutes.
You're complaining?
No, just pointing it out for the folks at home. 4, 3,
Number 11.
2, 1.
Ruby, I'm guessing? Oh no, Liv Morgan.
How many rip-offs of the Suicide Squad
Yeah.
Harley Quinn are we gonna get?
Harley Quinn is entering the match at number 11. Liv Morgan is entering the
But
match.
Harley
at 11.
Quinn is already the Raw Women's Champion.
Yep. Sorry, Alexa did it better. Probably not the only time you're gonna hear me say that. Called it! Hurricane makes his fucking comeback and so does Mighty Molly! Yes! Former hardcore champion, Molly Holly! Sasha's kind of been a punching bag tonight. The fake Russian,
For a half second,
Jesus Christ,
she
what is
looks
that?
ready to wrestle. Okay, that's more flattering than what she's been wearing, okay? Like, some of her
Barely.
first singlets were horrible.
Why does she put her hair in the bun? You look like a fucking librarian, Lana.
Who we got next?
Yeah, that was...
Michelle McCool?
That's one I didn't really get into. I wasn't watching, but yeah, I get it.
Who is this?
Michelle McCool.
Was she from the Mae Young thing?
The Ruthless Aggression era.
Oh, okay.
And she's rusty as shit. Wow.
Yeah, she is a touch rusty.
Wow. She was never fantastic in the ring, to be honest. Okay, please, Lana. Never thought I'd say this, but Lana, take her out. Ruby.
Now, she's been around for a while.
Yeah, that's an indie darling.
Wow, that was really bad. I just want to say, I've always done the Royal Rumble match, but I think I love the women's Royal Rumble match even better. It's like, seriously? Number 16, coming to the ring. Vicky Guerrero.
No!
Vicky gets in. I don't care. She gets in.
Ugh.
She gets an eternal Eddie Vito. She gets in. I don't care.
Oh, this is horrible. We're not even going for NXT call-ups at this point. We're going for Vicky Guerrero.
Fuck off. Vicky gets in.
She hasn't done a move. She just screamed in the microphone. What the fuck? Why is she in this?
She was the super heel general manager.
This is so stupid.
She's going over the top. Who's next?
Sorry, Vicky. Really thought you had it. Carmella.
Okay. Still Money in the Bank girl? Yeah.
Yep.
Is she ever gonna cash that shit in?
Nope.
It's her gimmick.
That's all she's got at this point. They fired James Ellsworth. So
Oh, she can moonwalk too.
yep. She can moonwalk and she has a briefcase. Carmella got attacked by Vicky Guerrero.
Let her take the Heath Slater spot.
Oh god, that'd be great.
Carmella just gets beat up by everybody for the rest
Oh
of the
god,
night.
Michelle McCool's about to kill Sasha Banks. Natalia's entering at number 18. Carmella just fucked at Natalia's nose. Oh, Carmella.
Seriously?
Jesus, Carmella. This is why you haven't cashed in.
Seriously!
Let it go! Oh my god!
And just
48.
her in the jaw.
Super kick 48.
Wow.
Now you know why
Carmella's
Carmella
really-
hasn't cashed in.
Carmella's really bad. Why did they give her anything? If she's this bad. Well, he's not with the company anymore.
Yep.
There! She took the fucking move finally. Jesus.
That was bad.
Kelly.
Oh, because when I think ring prowess, I think Kelly. Michael Cole.
ECW in 2000.
Michael Cole name dropping the ECW 06 run. Good call, Michael Cole. That's what we needed. And there you go. Wow. Was that a super kick?
I don't know.
Not really.
I'm not counting it.
Kelly, no. Oh my
I'll
god.
be honest, there's a couple parts of this that are kind of an awkward clusterfuck, but okay. We got one.
Was that Natalia?
That was Michelle McCool.
Oh, Kelly was never a good wrestler. Why is she in this?
You got a couple of not very good wrestlers in the ring right now, Carmella and Kelly.
Yeah, but Carmella's at least current, and that's even sadder. Naomi, number 20.
All right, we're getting down there.
Naomi's mentor is Kelly.
No.
You probably shouldn't have pointed that out, Michael Cole. Terrible timing.
Well, the student has surely surpassed the fucking master. Seriously?
Yeah, that's an understatement.
21.
Well, that fucks my last elimination, but whatever.
Jacqueline!
Oh, God. All right.
Fucking A, she gets in. She's one of the few actual wrestlers on the roster.
Just hope Sable's not in this thing.
Fuck you. Jesus, now Brock could get that done no problem and get her that payday. But say Nia had, or Natalia punch her in the ass.
There's Nia.
Like literally just punched her in the right butt cheek.
It's gotta be Asuka.
Ember Moon.
She is an NXT call-up.
Okay. The NXT Women's Champion.
Yep.
She's selling the hurt arm still.
Well, yeah, she wrestled last night. She's gonna take the chair? That's pretty fucking good, Naomi. Kudos.
Oh, tragic.
Nia's doing the only eliminating right now. So you got Mickey and Bailey and Asuka for sure.
There we go.
That's Phoenix.
Should have seen her coming.
Yeah, I half-ass expected that. So we got 6 spots left. Asuka, Mickey, Bailey, Trish, Ronda, don't know. Actually, Beth Phoenix is a participant in the Men's Royal Rumble.
Yeah, so she's got a little history here, but yeah.
She has experience in a Royal Rumble match.
I think, actually that would be a hell of a feud. These two face off at some point. Nia Phoenix.
There's Asuka.
Asuka!
Okay, we got 5 left after Asuka.
She gets dumped in 3 seconds. God damn it!
Jesus, that would be awful.
Hey, that was a nice entry. I like that. That was nice. Just spins around and the mask is off.
Carmella, eliminate yourself. You have embarrassed yourself tonight.
Mickey James, no surprise. So after her, who's left?
Bailey.
Bailey with Bailey, possibly Trish, and then 2 more mystery spots. And yeah, Mickey James, her, Molly, and Jacqueline, they were some of the better, just grapplers of their time. Like, Mickey never got any credit for how good she was.
Yep.
Bailey, I'm predicting. Nikki Bella, should have seen that coming. One of the Bellas. She's actually good at getting the heat. Oh, and
There's Carmella going.
There was me speaking a second too soon.
Yep, gotta be Bailey.
3, 2, 1.
And Bailey? Really? 3.
Wow, they're letting both the Bellas in on this one.
Only 2 spots left, and Bailey for sure has 1.
Oh man, please don't give her number 30. That is just mean. Yep, okay, Bailey at 29, so the big mystery thing.
Okay! If it's not Ronda, you lose!
Yeah! If it's not Ronda, I've got a pretty good chance of losing this. Starting to not feel so good about my prediction, but...
3, 2, 1. Trish.
Everybody's disappointed.
Alright, she can still do that.
Dang.
She's got to do
Trish
that.
is still on top of it.
She's still got to do that. There you go. There we go.
Trish and Mickey.
That was a good feud. Wow.
Nice.
Trish knocks out Mickey.
Mickey with an A+ bump. Girls, get in there and help.
Gotta get the
Thank you.
WrestleMania logo
Thank you,
in.
Natalia. God, get in there. That big girl needs some. Them two girls are getting her over.
Okay, Nia by
Everyone.
Natalia and Sasha are the longest.
Whoop. Oh! Banks throws Bailey out.
Good. That's how that should have went. That's how that should have went. Good. Set that feud up. Yeah, because the sharpshooter's the best move to do in a row.
Oh, come on. Natalia just wants to say she had Trish in the sharpshooter once in her career.
Fair enough.
Come on.
Yeah.
Chick kick. And off she goes. Ding, 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 ding.
Damn.
Trish gets rid of Natalia. Oh!
Damn it.
Sasha eliminates Trish. Sorry, everybody, I'm marking out. Even though they didn't give Ronda, I'm going to be honest. They've kept me compelled this whole time, so props, WWE.
Well, bye, Sasha. Who do you think's gonna win, Phil? Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, or Asuka?
I think...
Gotta be Brie Bella, right? Yep, gotta be. You know what the finish is. Yep, here. Nikki's gonna kick her in the head. Yep. Yep, there we go. And now Asuka tosses out Nikki Bella. God! Oh! There it is! Woo! Asuka!
So I think, yeah, you just won that one by an Asuka.
3-2. Thank you.
Or is it 4-3?
Nope. Or yeah, 4-3. 4-3.
So clean sweep Japan. If you're a fan of Japanese wrestling, the Royal Rumble was the event for you. Oh, you got the champions stepping in.
You would assume she'd go for Alexa Bliss, but Charlotte Asuka would be a hell of a interesting matchup. I don't know.
What?
Okay.
Well,
Why?
why did she not come out in the match?
Because Asuka had to win. I fucking told you. I fucking told you.
Ronda Rousey's here. In a weird way, I didn't win.
No, you
You
didn't.
actually won the Royal Rumble.
Match is over. I won. Ronda's here, but Asuka's your winner. Like I said. That's another way you plan around it. Don't ever be in the fucking match. I don't know what they're doing here, but
I like
it's
it.
compelling.
There was Ronda.
So they didn't really confirm anything here. Okay.
But they're building the Mania. So all three of those girls in the ring are just saying like, fuck me, Ronda. She came out and just stole all of our like just stole everybody. But like Charlotte, you can see is fucking pissed. You can just see it on her face.
And she has a right to be.
So, great pay-per-view. Let's do the general breakdown. All right, the opening match, the world title match. Great match. I don't have enough good to say about it.
All three men have a good rhythm. They have good chemistry. And naturally, they had a bunch of fuckery in the match.
Which
Yep,
was
now,
completely
they left it
unnecessary.
with, they left it with the wrong guy who wasn't the legal man getting pinned, so we'll see how that goes in coming days and weeks. See what that eventually leads to at Mania.
I would assume, Fastlane, you're going to have the triple threat match, Zayn, Owens, AJ retains. There you go. That's how that got set up.
Next match was the Usos retaining in the only time I've ever seen back-to-back falls in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yep.
Puts them over a little bit. American Alpha-ish doesn't really benefit from this too much.
No, they didn't. They probably should have won the belts, but I don't know what they have long-term figured out.
All right, then the third match of the night, the Royal Rumble match.
Strange placement on the card, but yeah.
It drained the audience pretty bad because the next match was Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan versus The Bar, and 3 of those guys were in the Royal Rumble, and so they had no chance to build.
Well, 2.5 were.
But back to the Royal Rumble match, it was really a damn good match, and had us all on the edge of our seats. And there was one point where Cena and Roman Reigns were stomping on Nakamura, and they're like, that is just like every mark's just like, no, please, and then the other one. Very shocking with the clean sweep that New Japan had. On this one.
I expected Nakamura, but I did not think it was going to be him dropping Roman Reigns to get the win. So, while it wasn't expected winner, it was not an expected how he won. I'll give it that. It was a good match. It was a good rumble.
All right, next match after
The
that. The bar,
yeah,
and it was an okay match. Like, they were doing a lot of good, but
here's what it was. It was a Raw match. It was a Monday Night Raw match that they slapped in after the Rumble, and none of the 4 guys had a chance of making it memorable. That's what it was.
Yeah, I would agree with that. All right.
They did what they could with what they had. Next match was the Universal Championship.
That was a damn good
Sweet
match.
Jesus.
That was a barn burner, knockdown, drag out, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was a fantastic fucking match. Yeah, there's not enough good to say about it. Brock gave everything he has because, he can, and he has time off, so when he has a match, he dumps everything he has into it. Braun did what Braun does, and he's over as hell, and he made himself look like $1 million. Kane was the vet. He did what he needed to do. He played his part about as good as you could ask him to.
How about
Brock won?
The knee that Braun threw, and then the retaliatory right hand that he got from Brock.
Ooh,
how much of that do you think was work, and how much do you think was shoot?
50-50.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably a little more closer to 60, but...
Okay, that's fair.
That was... And then Kane basically had to get in there like, okay, kids, let's play nice.
Come on, guys. This is my swan song. I don't want to be involved in you concussed you and you broke your neck, and let's just plan the match how it's supposed to go.
So...
Very good match. I probably stole the show.
They leave the feud open for Braun to feud with Lesnar later, which they had that match earlier, but Braun wasn't really ready for it.
No.
So now I think he is, and I think it'll be a really good sell. I think he's going to be a big selling point in a couple of years.
They've already built up the Roman Reigns-Braun Strowman feud many times, and after Lesnar drops the title, that's where they're going to go with it.
That's what I think of the Roman Reigns-Braun Strowman feud. The sound of crickets. I never cared for it because guess what? No matter how good Braun actually was, you knew who was going to be eating the pin on that.
Yeah, unfortunate. But, this time around, Braun can come out on top because he's way more marketable and the fans enjoy seeing him come out.
What they're setting up for Mania here, because oddly enough, it seems that Roman Reigns' biggest feud right now is with The Miz.
That'll translate into the Elimination Chamber. Roman will win it. He'll go to Mania and fight Lesnar. It's set in stone. It's been set in stone for over a year.
That's the problem is, it's not a match that I care for, but who do you put in there with Lesnar? Like, really?
What, at Mania?
Yeah, Mania.
It's going to be Roman. You know it is. It's going to be.
What if we do, like, Braun Brock, Hell in a Cell, or some crazy shit like that?
I think they're going to save that. I think you're going to have Braun and Brock probably at, like, SummerSlam. The plan was always going to be Roman and Brock at WrestleMania. It's been that way for a year, over a year. Nothing save for an injury is going to change that at this point. Roman's going to walk out of Elimination Chamber the winner. He's going to go on to face Lesnar. All will be right in Vince McMahon's wet dream. Braun Strowman, on the other hand, can retire Kane at WrestleMania, get his big push, rub off of that, and then eventually feud with Roman over the Universal title as their backup plan, as the plan that they had in place already. That's how that pans out. I don't know who else is going to be in the Elimination Chamber. Probably Miz, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor.
I bet they make it for his Intercontinental title. So Lesnar doesn't even have to show up.
I hope not.
Oh,
I can see it.
Lesnar ain't getting in no Elimination Chamber unless they're paying him more money than Vince is willing to pay.
I'm betting Brock won't even be on the card.
So yeah, who does he face other than Roman? Hopefully Braun, maybe?
What, before Mania?
No, that.
Oh, the only other option at this point's got to be Finn Balor, and I don't think they're ready to pull the trigger on that.
All right.
Vince isn't sold on that.
But so, Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
Yep.
So,
Called that 7 months ago.
Do you think Nakamura takes a belt?
I honestly don't know. You gave AJ's first WrestleMania, he eats a pin to Chris Jericho for basically no reason. His second WrestleMania match is against Shane McMahon. You know he's winning that match, and he did. I don't know what they're going to do here. He's the most over guy in the company right now, holding a title, and he shouldn't lose it. He's more over than Nakamura is, and he's
Nakamura held all of our attention for an hour tonight.
Yeah, and if Nakamura had the fucking belt on him right now, I would have told you AJ Styles was going to win the thing, and he would have. AJ's the best wrestler on the roster. Sorry.
Yes, I'll give you that, but I do think Nakamura needs one good run to put him to that next level, to the point where him and AJ can be good dance partners.
I'll say this.
On the circus.
If AJ...
And a WrestleMania win, that puts you on the...
If AJ drops the title to Nakamura at Mania, Nakamura will have more mainstay in the promotion. If he loses the match, that might be the end of his run. That's pretty much how. If Nakamura doesn't win, he'll probably be gone within 6 months.
Just go back to Japan at one point.
And it would make sense. I wouldn't blame him one bit.
So yeah, he should definitely win it, in my opinion.
I don't know. I think AJ Styles should win it, but that's me being a huge AJ.
Moving on to the Women's Rumble. So, in a weird way, I say... in a perverse way, my prediction of Ronda Rousey winning the Rumble oddly came true. Because...
even though she wasn't in the match!
She sucked the heat out of that room for the other three girls. I mean, poor Asuka put in a hell of a fucking effort. And then the two champions get in there, and Ronda just fucking routs them all. Like, ugh.
That's exactly why I did not want Ronda winning the match.
Well, she should have just come in at number 30 and clotheslined some folks over. No. And then that would have made more sense.
No, it wouldn't have. Because then Asuka wouldn't have won and kept her undefeated streak alive. And then she would have already had that loss, and it wouldn't mean as much when she goes to WrestleMania and wins a title. And it's got to be Ronda versus Charlotte. It's got to be Asuka versus Alexa. And I said that before we started this thing, and that's what they set up, and that's exactly how it has to be. Ronda will beat Charlotte for the title. And Asuka will beat Alexa for the title, and that's how it needed to be. That's what I called, what they did. Smartest thing they could have done. Keeping Ronda out of the match if they weren't going to have her win.
Well, yeah, because now I will give credit to Ronda. She got herself a hell of a payday to show up, shake two hands, and point.
Pointed about 6 times. Yeah, you got the point, Ronda.
Yeah, you're going to WrestleMania, apparently. Unless the money don't.
Now, do they debut her on a show before then? Because she has to be involved somewhere. You can't just you can't treat her like Brock Lesnar if you want her to be your champion at some point. You have got to at least have. No, she has to have a fucking match before WrestleMania. Otherwise, what the hell was the point?
Yeah, she don't have to. She can wrestle at WrestleMania, put Charlotte in a 20-second armbar, win the title, and people are gonna, and they'll love it. And guess what? She'll show up once every 3 months and do the exact same thing, and people will pay money for it for years.
Yep, that's the smart marketing strategy, and it's a huge slap in the face to all the women who participated in the Royal Rumble tonight.
Go get in a cage and be a big fucking attraction that people see as a real threat like Lesnar
Did you
did.
see a cage tonight? Did you see 8 sides of cage tonight? Because I
No,
did.
but guess what? The Universal
did.
Champion sure knows what the fucking inside of those look like because that's his realness lends credibility to the product, and that's why they're paying Ronda what they are. Her realness lends credibility to the product.
Yeah, but Brock cut his teeth in a wrestling ring and made a name for himself before entering the octagon. What did Ronda do? She was a fucking karate champion or whatever,
Judo.
judo champion, made her name in the UFC, made a WrestleMania appearance with The Rock, like 5 years ago, and now she came out for 2 minutes, pointed at the WrestleMania sign, has not wrestled a match on WWE television. No, she needs to debut, she needs to have a match, you need to build it. You can't just have her point at a fucking sign.
Well, I granted she's going to have to show up and do more than point. She's going to have to cut a promo at some point.
That's why Paul Heyman should do it for her.
Oh, that'd be great. And yes, Brock and Ronda just walking around with belts and Paul talking for them is all you need. You don't need them to show up every week. You don't need them to show up every fucking month.
Yep.
Brock Lesnar proves that. He's been the champion since last WrestleMania. Breaking him down, each match, what do you give it on the stars?
Okay.
Star rating. 5-star rating.
Lowest rating is going to be the Jason Jordan, Seth Rollins versus the Bar.
You just need to say Jason Jordan.
Bad placement. I understand what the match was.
How many stars would you give it? Out of 5.
Yeah,
No, we're not going 6 or 9 stars, Dave.
I give it 3 because it felt like a Raw match. They could have had the same match on Raw, and not even as the main event. I'll give it 3 at best. Jordan did what he needed to do. He played the pussy, and Rollins carried it. And
I'm giving it 2.5, and not because of the other 3 guys.
there was a title change, so I'll give it 3.
Okay.
Next up, that's probably going to be the other tag title match, which would be expected. Unexpectedly, 2 falls finished 2 out of 3. And Usos retain. The 4 men have a good chemistry, but the placement on the card was about right. So it wasn't bad. I give that 3.
I'm going to give that a solid 3.2, actually. I think it was actually a little better than... Yep.
It was better than the other one, yeah. But
I really thought that one was... Really got the Usos over. Really hurt Shelton and Gable, but Shelton really needs a singles run. Like we were just saying, put Shelton Benjamin in there with AJ Styles, and they will make beautiful music.
Yeah.
Just on the house show scene, put it out there. Jesus, it'll be great.
I guess next I'd have to go with AJ versus Owens and Zayn. I give that 3.5. They could do so much more. And they had to throw in the stupid finish that's going to create drama and build up the next. I get why they did it. I understand why they did it. But it opened the damn pay-per-view, and it's the WWE title. And it opened the belt, and AJ's the best wrestler on the roster. 3.5. Good match. Could have been more.
I agree, 3.5.
Next up, the men's Royal Rumble, I would say.
Solid 4-star. I give it a solid 4-star.
I'm going to say 3.5 because you had one big name, Rey Mysterio, jumping in that I did call, shockingly enough, and it was a good match. It was fluid. Everybody had decent chemistry. Heath Slater getting pounded on was hilarious. It had its moments. There wasn't a massive, memorable moment. The favorite that we both expected to win did win it. I'd say 3.5. It could be 4. Maybe that's just because we just watched it, though.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that match. I've watched other Royal Rumble matches. Did not enjoy last year's nearly as much as I enjoyed.
No, this was far better than last year's. Far better.
Now, next match.
I did Women's Rumble.
Women's Rumble.
I'll give that a 4 for what it was.
Yes, format star, and it could have been a 5-star blowout if they would have just included Ronda in there. I mean, did you
Still not letting that go,
Did you see how Ric Flair won the KFC Rumble earlier? They could have had her to come out and do that.
No.
And everyone would have lapped it up.
No.
Like, literally, like, it was kind of funny. Like, I could almost in my head imagine when number 30 came out and it wasn't Ronda. It's like, yep, and like the New York Times and all that media is packing up and leaving. And then right as they're about to leave, oh shit, Ronda's actually here. Okay, cut. Jesus, get the camera back out. Holy shit. So yeah, but
Carmella really hurt that match.
yes, she did.
Carmella and Kelly really hurt that match.
Like Carmella botched a couple of times. Kelly just I don't know.
It had its moments.
And
The
then,
only thing that could have really solidified that as a 4-star is if you could have somehow got Lita and Trish
the lady
at the
who
same time.
who's the like Cajun lady from the Absolution?
Sonya Deville.
Yeah,
No, wait.
Well, anyways,
The
her
other one.
she like
Her raw version.
she was
That
like
version.
way too rough on a couple girls. Like she like drop kicked Tori Wilson like right in half. I was like, good God. Like,
Sarah Logan.
there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. But all right, so that was all right. Last match. that we're gonna talk.
The show steals
The Universal.
title.
How
Yeah.
many stars you give?
Oh my God. I'm gonna give it 4.5.
4.5 star Brock Lesnar match. You heard it here.
I'm only gonna say it was 4.5 because Kane was not involved to the point where it justified his inclusion. You could tell that he was just there to direct traffic and eat a pin.
Fair.
That's why. But my God, the way they bounced each other off, shit, awesome, just beautiful.
Oh, it was good. I'm giving it all of 4 stars.
Okay.
Every bit of 4 stars, and it earned it.
Yep.
Now, 3 big questions. Does it have you hyped and amped for WrestleMania?
Well, they didn't really solidify anything as far as the Universal title goes. So, as great as that match was, it didn't set up anything for Mania. That's another reason it gets another half a star off. That actually pushes it closer to 4 star. Brock wins again. Nothing else was set up. Braun Strowman stands tall in the ring after the match. You would naturally think, looking at that, it's going to be Braun and Brock. But everybody knows it's not going to be. So that hurts it. Nakamura, AJ Styles. That got solidified. Holy shit. There you go. You gave the people what they wanted. You gave them the winner they wanted. He even says as much. AJ Styles, WrestleMania. You got what you wanted there.
Well, yeah.
The other matches, the tag titles, nobody knows what the fuck's happening on any of those.
They won't know till a week before the show.
Exactly. And the Women's Rumble, you even have Ronda, Asuka, Charlotte, and Alexa in the ring at one time, and the only thing that got solidified was, hey, Ronda Rousey's going to be at WrestleMania.
We think.
Nothing got solidified there. They built it up, but nothing's set in stone. So I think they really should have had Ronda attack Charlotte. Or vice versa. Whatever.
They'll start doing that on the live TV in the weeks to come.
Yeah, but you could have started it here and really sent people home with okay, Ronda wasn't in the match, but at least she got some, right?
Yeah, but
They
that's
could've.
the difference between pay-per-view and networking. Because then
Yeah,
all they want to do
pay-per-view.
is make sure that you're going to tune into the USA Network tomorrow. So,
Well, Vegas already told us that Ronda was going to be at the Royal Rumble 2 months ago, so it's not like it was a huge shock.
but so, all right. Card overall, 5-star possible maximum. What do
Oh,
you
man.
give it overall?
Well, if we're going with a 5-star max, because that's how it should be, fuck you, Dave Meltzer.
Like, come on. Like, I get it, you're a huge mark for Kenny Omega, but like, I'm going to give this match 12, 13. I mean, give it 47 stars. It's
Oh, that's
so
fair.
good.
That's fair, because everybody can.
Yeah.
Everybody should only want to do Tombstone
Yeah,
style
did
drivers.
you know that the Young Bucks, who are like the Kenny Omega's little whatever, they have a move called the Meltzer Driver.
And on that note,
Yeah.
Royal Rumble.
Yes, so that's why he's such a big mark. But only the 5 stars.
Okay.
We only keep the 5 stars.
On a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being WrestleMania 17 and 1 being 80 Halloween Havoc, I give it.
True. How about December to Dismember?
Yeah, that's better than most Halloween Havoc.
Ooh. Ooh.
On a scale of Halloween Havoc, whatever, to WrestleMania 17, I would put it at, 3.5 overall, because the tag matches were
3.5 stars.
3.5 because the tag matches were filler, and you could tell it, and the WWE title opened the show, and it should never do that. 3.5. It was a good card. 5 stars to the max. WrestleMania 17 was basically
Yeah,
perfect.
well, of course, it's no WrestleMania 17. WrestleMania 17, we'll never know your like again. But
Exactly.
come on.
There you go. So yeah, 3.5. I think 3.5 is more than fair. It was a really good show.
I go. You know what? I'm just gonna agree with you. 3.5 star, really solid show. You know, I'm tempted to give it 4 stars.
I wouldn't. You can't put it in that category because Royal Rumble, 2001 was perfect. Royal Rumble.
True. 2001 was or was it 2000? Which year was it where like every pay-per-view was perfect except wrestling?
2000. That was that year, but 2001 Royal Rumble had basically every big name on the roster in the match, and it was perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Might have to know.
So yeah, that there you go. That's a 4.
So,
That was a 4 star,
match.
4 to 5 star
Well,
Royal Rumble.
If
There.
you've made it this far to this podcast, we thank you and we envy you. And yes,
We envy them. I don't know if I go that far.
Well, hey, they've made it in deep.
Thanks for enduring it.
That's a good
There you
point.
go.
So this is the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man too sweet to be sour, the king of extreme, Phil KOE signing off.
This is Tony G thanking you for listening to our debut podcast. I mean, wow, hell of a show to start with.
Royal Rumble 2018 signing off.